Hi, in this lesson I'm going to show you how to read chord diagrams. The chord we're going to look at is a D sus2. Don't worry about the name of it, we're just concerned in how to read these diagrams and hopefully at the end of the video hearing what a D sus2 sounds like. If we look at the diagram, you've got 6 lines going down vertically. Those 6 lines represent the 6 strings. The leftmost vertical line is the E string. The rightmost vertical line is the high E. So from left to right, it's going E, A, D, G, B, E. There's a thick black line across the top of the diagram. That represents the nut. This piece here that the strings run through, that's where the strings end. So that thick black line represents that. We've then got horizontal lines. They are the frets, these pieces of metal that run across the fretboard. So if you see, there's 2 black dots within the diagram. They represent where you're going to place your fingers. So if we look at the G string, which is going from the left, E, A, D, G. There's a black dot within the 2nd fret, just there. So that is where you're going to place a finger. On the top, there's a couple of X's and a couple of circles. The X's mean you don't play that string, and the circles mean you play that string open, i.e. you pick the string without fretting it. So let's have a look at how to actually play that D sus2. I prefer to teach reading these chord diagrams from left to right. So starting with the leftmost string, the E string, we can see there's an X above that line, above that string. So that means we're not going to play that string, you're going to miss it. Moving on to the next one, the A string. You'll notice there's an X above that line, above that string. So again, we're not going to play that one. Moving on to the next string, the D string. There's a circle above that string on the diagram. That means we're going to play that string open, i.e. we're not fretting it, we're not pressing it anywhere, we're just picking that string open. On to the next string, the G string. You'll notice there's a dot in the 2nd fret of that diagram on that string. So, G string, here it is. That's the 1st fret, that's the 2nd fret. So I'm going to press that note there. Not really hard, but not too soft, just hard enough to get a nice note, like that. If you press too hard, you can bend it out of tune. And now if I just release a tiny bit of pressure, start to lose it, put it back on, perfect. On to the next string, the B string. You'll see there's a dot on the 3rd fret this time. So let's find the B string, here it is. 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret. I'm going to use my ring finger, but you could use your middle finger. Let's check it, see how it sounds. Perfect. If I just release a tiny bit of pressure, doesn't work, just give it a tiny bit more, we've got it. So now you should have the D string open, G string 2nd fret with your index finger, and 3rd fret of the B string with your ring finger. And then finally, the high E string. If you look at the diagram, you can see there's a zero, a circle above it again. So again, that means open. So we're just going to pick that string and let it ring open. So we've got D string open, 2nd fret of the G string with my index finger, 3rd fret of the B string with your middle or ring finger, I prefer my ring finger, and the high E string open. Play them all together. We've got a lovely D sus2 sound. D sus2 chord. So, now you know how to read chord diagrams, you should be ready to go ahead and learn some of the basic open chords to get you started on your guitar playing journey. Hopefully this lesson has been useful to you. If it has, please consider signing up to my Patreon so that I can continue to make content going forward. The link is in the description. If you'd like to subscribe to my YouTube channel, I'll have some more videos coming out soon looking in detail at how to play some open chords, which should be useful to you. Thanks for watching. See you soon.